Good evening, everybody. David Paul with you in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. It is 6:30. It is Wednesday evening. Had another stormy day. This was actually round 4 of thunderstorms in the past 3 days. We had 2 rounds on Monday, one in the morning, one in the evening. Had a round middle of the day on Tuesday. Had another round late morning into the early afternoon here on Wednesday. We're going to get another round tomorrow morning. And the ground getting saturated now really does enhance the street ponding and street flooding threat that we will face tomorrow morning for the commute early in the morning. That's the next round. If you have to travel tomorrow morning, understand it's going to be impacted by rain and thunderstorms, and you're going to need to be slowed down, or just if you can put that trip off until the afternoon, it'll be much better off. 80% rain chance tomorrow, but really I think everybody's going to get wet during the morning hours tomorrow. 60% rain chance on Friday. Will back off, but the rain chance doesn't go away. 50-50 chance for scattered showers and thunder showers Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Rain ending this afternoon and evening. Rain and storms again tomorrow. More scattered storms on Friday. Pretty simple. But because of the heavy rain threat and actually a minor severe storm threat for Thursday morning, we've gone ahead and labeled that with a weather impact alert, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., basically all day Thursday, but most of it comes in the morning. That's our severe weather threat tomorrow. Heavy rain, gusty wind, could be some isolated hail, maybe an isolated wind gust to 60 miles an hour tomorrow morning. It's possible, but really it's the commute. It's the impact on the roads, and we are a commuter city, and it is going to be a mess on the roads with everything very wet and reduced visibility the first half of the day tomorrow. 79 the current temp at Bush. At least we have some rain cooled air left over. 82 at Hobby, Conroe 78, Sugarland 83, Pearland at 82 right now. And as we look at the radar the past 2 hours, you can see the bulk of the rain heading east, but a couple of spots have seen showers fire back up again. Now it's nothing too heavy. Some isolated showers now in Liberty County drifting north-northeast. And then off to the northwest, Grimes County getting wet. Navasota to Singleton to Beat Eyes, FM 1696 getting wet up there. Showers have been grazed across the eastern half of Washington County. Hello, Brenham, just north of Hempstead getting wet right now. None of this is severe. It's not too terribly heavy, but it is just keeping things wet up here for the next hour or so as we go through the evening. I think that will weaken. But that right there near San Angelo, these thunder showers that are just beginning to bubble up, those will be the ones that end up sending a line of thunderstorms into Houston and southeast Texas early tomorrow morning for our next round of rain. It'll be the 5th round we've had in 4 days. The driving force behind all of this now is an upper level low. It's actually in the mid levels of the atmosphere. It's at 18,000 feet. That's the flow at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars, and it's a big counterclockwise swirl. It's an upper level low. You get that parked over Texas with all the moisture in place, and it ends up being a big rainmaker. It lifts the atmosphere and creates widespread rain and thunder showers. So that created all the rain today, did it yesterday, and it'll do it again tomorrow, Thursday. Even though the center of the low moves up to Wichita, we're still under the influence of the trough, the southern boundary of that big counterclockwise rotation. And in fact, getting down in the trough of that really is one of the more active areas of the upper low. So we're right in the heart of it tomorrow. And here's the result. Line of thunderstorms develops overnight. Now, this is what it looks like at 10 o'clock tonight. We should be pretty quiet. We'll be watching the thunderstorms rumble toward Austin and San Antonio by 10 o'clock. They race east. They get into our western counties, the western edge of the area by 3 a.m. Gets into the heart of the Houston area, up and down the I-59-69 corridor, the leading edge, by 7 a.m. So this is right in the heart of rush hour that these storms get in here. And again, we could see some sections of that line that have little bowed line echo wave patterns, little bow echoes. That's why we think we may have some isolated wind gusts tomorrow that could be damaging. We go into 10 a.m. That is just an absolute mess. Rainy across the area. The leading edge of the storms may be weakening a little bit as it reaches Galveston and Winnie and pushes toward Beaumont, but still rainy back behind that by 10 a.m. in the morning. We go into 1:30, still lingering showers and maybe a heavier shower toward the coast. We'll really kind of back things off after that. As far as the flood threat, Houston area in a 2 out of 4, so we get that street flooding threat. It's a little larger flooding threat across. It's not so much the hill country, but the getting close to the hill country and then back west of Austin into the actual hill country. Yes, you do get an enhanced flooding threat. It's a 3 out of 4. It's a moderate risk. They've had a little more rain here past several days. The line is going to move a little slower here overnight. So if you have travel, if you've got plans, you got to get out 290 overnight tonight. heading toward Austin, or you're going to go north on I-45, north of Huntsville, understand by 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you could have lots of high water spots up in this part of Texas. As far as a severe threat, officially it's marginal, but we did just get a little blurb from the Storm Prediction Center, and they're looking at this setup, and they do think that even though it's a 1 out of 5, it's the lowest threat, it's a marginal threat for severe weather, that yes, the setup is there for a couple of isolated severe storms early tomorrow morning. So definitely download the app, check what's going on before you get going on the roads tomorrow morning. We're on the air live 5 to 7 to get you through the problems with Jen and Cheetah with weather and traffic right here. So let's walk through it again. This is a little closer view of the whole setup. We go through the evening hours. By 10 o'clock, we're looking pretty good. Maybe an isolated shower and that's it. But by 10 o'clock, there's the line of thunderstorms pushing toward Austin and the I-35 corridor. It develops, it strengthens, and it rumbles into Brenham to Bryan to Beat Eyes to Madisonville, right in there, just west of Columbus, as we head into 3:30 in the morning. So wee hours of the morning, it reaches our northwest counties. As we get into 7 a.m., the heart of the rush hour, that's a mess, with a line of thunderstorms pushing in across southeast Texas by 7 a.m. Pushes to the east side, heavy rain, east side of Harris County, Pasadena, Baytown, over to Mont Bellevue, Texas City, League City, San Leon, down to Galveston, down to Freeport, Liberty. Heaviest rain is over your neighborhoods by 10 a.m. in the morning, but still plenty of lingering rain showers. Back behind that, we push into noon, still plenty of lingering rain, but by that time the severe threat's over. It's just keeping everything wet through lunchtime, and then still a few scatter showers, but everything settles down as we head into 3, 4 o'clock. Almost exactly what we did today. We'll do it again tomorrow. We get a repeat. Rain totals. So including Thursday and Friday, rain totals across our area, a lot of yellow. So a lot of the area going to see 1, 2, 3 inches of rain. So I've got widespread 1 to 2, isolated 3 to 5, and heavier rain back into central Texas. San Antonio could see 7, 8 inches of rain. Well, let's say 5 to 8 inches of rain in some spots the next couple of days, as they're expecting very heavy rain. So wet across the I-10 corridor, all the way from San Antonio to Lake Charles, I-45 corridor, 290 corridor, very wet tomorrow and on Friday. We'll get an update on the drought picture on Thursday, so this is still a week old, but just to set the stage, all that rain is beneficial back towards San Antonio and the desert portions of West Texas that are in exceptional drought. For the Houston area, our soil moisture content is at or above normal, so we have almost no drought across the area. It does get a little dry as you get back into Colorado County, but this doesn't include the 5 rounds of rain that we will have had. Once this comes, we get an update on this. So that's going to show a lot of improvement in the drought out there. All the farm tanks are full across the area. Soil moisture is set up for a great growing summer. If you're a farmer, you planted corn or some soybeans or some alfalfa, as I see a lot of that across the area. Should be in good shape with soil moisture. Rainfall outlook. Now, this is further out in time, 17th through the 21st. NOAA suggests we stay in a relatively wet weather pattern with a daily chance for scattered showers continuing all the way to June 21st, the next 10 days. Temperatures remain a little bit above normal here in Houston, much above normal up across the mid-Atlantic and east coast of the United States. Tropics are quiet, which is always a good thing. Nothing out here right now, nothing expected to develop over the open Atlantic, Caribbean, or the Gulf over the next 7 days. So for the moment, the tropics can remain asleep. 80% chance for rain and thunder the first half of the day with a weather impact alert in effect tomorrow. Just be really careful on those roads. Still a 30% rain chance by 4 o'clock as things taper off. The extended forecast. 60% rain chance for scattered thunder showers again on Friday. 50-50 chance for scattered showers, so there'll be some storms around both days of the weekend, including Dad's Day Sunday, and the relatively wet weather pattern with temps creeping back into the 90s. So these will be days where we warm up into the 90s, and then it's afternoon scattered showers and thunder showers that will blossom in the warmth of the summer-like temperatures going into the first half of next week. That is where we stand. Take your time, whatever you're doing on the roads tonight, tomorrow, and for the next several days, and stay safe out there, and have a good evening, everybody.